Hello, this is question 6 on your June 2019 paper 1 from Edexcel. You have a trigonometric question, so you have to solve for theta between minus 180 and 180 this equation. I'm giving the answer to one decimal place. So we can start, for example, using the double angle formula for these two theta. So because we have two theta in one and theta, we have to have the same in both of them. Yeah, we cannot solve the equation until then. So I can write that sine 2 theta is the same as 2 sine theta cos theta. The double angle formulae are not in the formula booklet, but you have the addition formulae. So if you see your formula booklet, you have the addition formulae. So it's very easy to deduce the double angle just making A and B equal. Yeah. So this is the first part, and then I can write tan as sine divided by cos and see what happens, yeah, because I think it's going to help. These trigonometric questions, when you have to prove something, sometimes it's a bit trial and error. You start with one with your first thought, and then sometimes it doesn't work and you try something different, and that's fine. So I'm going to expand my bracket, and I have 10 sine theta cos theta is 9 sine theta cos theta. If I multiply everything by cos, I have 10 sine theta cos squared theta is 9 sine theta. And I know your first probably attempt will be cancelling this sine, which is okay, but you have to remember that when you do that, you have one solution that could be sine theta equals 0. So please don't miss that. If you cancel sine, don't forget that this value equal to 0 is going to make my equation work. Yeah. So the first solution that could come from here could be sine theta equals 0. So that's one solution, and then you can just use the rest. Yeah. So if I do for the rest 10 cos squared theta equals 9, I will have that cos theta is plus minus root of 9 divided by 10. Yeah, just solving, which is giving me two more solutions. So cos theta equal the positive value, I'm going to write 0.9, and the other one is going to be cos theta with the negative value. Yeah, so these are the values that I'm going to put in the calculator. Well, this one you don't need to. And then we are going to find the other solutions. Sine theta equals 0 means that theta is going to be 0, or check your interval, because your interval in this case is between minus 180 and 180. So this value is in the interval, but we have more solutions. So if you want to use the circle to find the other solutions, if you don't remember what they are, sine 0 is this angle. So 0 is this angle here. The other values that give me sine 0 are going to be the 180, because remember the sine is the y, or the vertical. So this one, it will be 360, but it's out of the interval. But the other values are going to be 180 and minus 180. Yeah, so I have these two values. So 0 and plus minus 180, or 180 and minus 180. So these are my first three solutions. Then if I carry on with these ones, the first one, when I do cos minus 1 of root of 0.9 in the calculator, I get that theta is 18.4349 something else. Yeah, that angle is somewhere here, so in the first quadrant. And I'm talking about cos now. Before it was sine, now it's cos. And cos, remember, is the horizontal, or the x component. So if I want another angle between 180 and minus 180 with the same cos, this angle here, the symmetrical, so the symmetrical will have the same cos. if I count this angle, it will be greater than 180, but what I can count is this one, which is the same but negative, yeah? So this angle is going to be minus 18.4349. 4349. And for the second one, if I use the calculator, I will have 161.5650. And again, this is an angle that is here, so in the second quadrant, because it's greater than 90, this is my angle. I'm looking for the same cos, which is the horizontal. My angle is going to be this one. If I count the angle in this direction, it's going to be above 180, but if I count the negative one, it's going to be in the interval. So my other angle is going to be minus 161.5650. So as a summary, your solutions are, you can write them in order if you want. So minus 100, and we have to round to one decimal place. So this one, so minus 161.6 degrees. Next one is, no, I have one first. So minus 180, sorry. So the smallest is minus 180 degrees. Minus 161 minus 18.4 degrees. 18.4 degrees, no, 0. 0 degrees, 18.4 degrees. It doesn't matter if they are in order or not. 161.6 degrees and 180 degrees. Yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 solutions. And that's it. Then deduce the smallest positive solution to this equation. This equation, the question doesn't say hence, which usually does, but if you compare this equation with this equation, you have 5 sine of something equal to 9 tan of something. So it's probably very useful to compare the equations and use it to find the solution. So we have that this angle is going to be the same as this one. And we have solved this equation, so we can use that information to solve this one. So I'm going to make 2 theta equal to x minus 50. 2 theta equals to 2x minus 50, which means that x is 2 theta plus 50 divided by 2, or theta plus 25. We have the solutions for theta, yeah? These are the solutions for theta. My solutions for x are going to be the same, but just adding 25, yeah? So I have to add to all of these 25 to have my solutions for x, but they are asking me only the smallest positive solution. So when I add 25 to this one, the smallest, and that's why I ordered them, it is not super important, but I think it's helpful. When I add 25, the first one that is positive is this one, yeah, from these ones here. So this is the one when I add 25 that is going to give me the first positive solution is 6.6 degrees, yeah? So my first, the smallest positive solution is minus 18.4 plus 25, which is 6.6 degrees, yeah? And that's it with this question. We don't need to find anything else. You could solve this equation from scratch, but being 2 marks, they don't expect you to do that. And it's a shame that they don't say hence, because that will give you the clue. But even if they don't, please compare always the equations, just in case. Yeah, and that's all with this question.